Hello, how are we? Oh my god, let me bring this down. I know this isn't like a hot look. What if I... Hi everyone, how are we doing? I hope we're doing amazing. Okay, fantastic. Now that we got that out of the way, this video is going to be telling you guys what you should and should not, well, what you should buy for, that makeup level for Christmas. Obviously, I mean, this is kind of late. If you haven't gotten on this already, but I'm still going to show you some cool things regardless. So take your notes out, okay? I know what I'm talking about. I mean, look at the material. Real quick, I just want to say, I know this outfit is awful, but it's kind of on theme for Christmas, because imagine like when you do the holidays, when you wake up on Christmas Day, you wake up in pajamas. I guess you wake up every day in pajamas, but you stay in pajamas pretty much the whole day. Now, is this a particularly Christmas pajama? Maybe not, but it's cute. Dear Coffee, I love you. This is my favorite pajama short. I got it at Goodwill for like $4, which is kind of too much. It should have been like 50 cents or something. I mean, come on. If I didn't get this be in a landfill by now. Okay, I'm gonna have themes. So we're gonna start with complexion, just to get it out of the way, because first of all, it's really hard to buy someone something complexion based. And so I need you guys to be very careful when you do this, okay? Don't do something stupid. Okay, in fact, like, I've got two pretty great setting powders. One by e.l.f., one by Ulta. Oh, you're sitting on top of the Ulta one. I was like, where did I put it? They're fine. They're both like under $10 or $10 at the max. Maybe the Ulta one is. If you really want to get them like a cool new setting powder, I highly recommend, I have 3 choices for you. The Kimchi pink setting powder, okay? Now that one you can only buy online, and I think right now the cheapest place to buy it is on TikTok shop, so I don't know when you'd get it by, if you'd get it before Christmas at this point. But then you've got the Patrick Star pink setting powder. Pink is like just a vibe right now, okay? I used to use that one. I ran out. But as soon as I get more money, or if someone buys it for me for Christmas, hey, that's what I would want. The pink setting powder by Patrick Star's the one size, okay? It is so cute under the eye. It powders you, and it leaves that kind of pink undercast. But from what I hear, the Huda Beauty one is also pretty amazing. Now, I haven't tried the Huda Beauty one, but I have looked at a lot of reviews, because that is the next setting powder I want to test out. And the Huda Beauty, I mean, Josephine, if you guys watch her on YouTube, she says it's like the best pink setting powder you can buy. Anything Josephine says, I take as truth, because she knows what she's talking about. I mean, look at the material. That's complexion. I would also say maybe grabbing a fun primer or something would be good. So if you want to get a cool primer, I would recommend the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blowing Balm Powder. Now, if this is somebody that loves makeup, they've heard of this, and they may be already wanting to get their hands on it. Now, she has a universal shade one, and it's like, it kind of looks like petroleum jelly, but it's not. I've had that used on my face when I went to the makeup store, but my favorite ones are the ones with a color in it. There's not a lot of shades because of how sheer it is. So if you have and she has a good set of models, so you can look at the model and kind of guess, is this close enough to whoever I'm buying it for skin tone? You most likely will be, a good match for it, because it's meant to kind of go under foundation. It is kind of a primer. They can wear it as foundation as well. It just depends on, what the regular makeup vibe is. Now, if you're buying someone and they're like, my skin shade, this is my skin shade, this is my skin shade, this is my skin shade. I'm shade 9 by Danessa Myricks. And if you want to know how much I love it, yeah. This is a really fun one. This is a Lottie London Cheeky Kiss. So this is for the cheeks as well as the lips. I have it on the lips right now. You can kind of see it is in the center. And let me show you why it would be fun. This is for someone who's an adult, but I also think if you have a teenager or like a middle schooler that's just getting into makeup, this would be fun to give them because of this. I don't know, like kids like the sound and everything. It's shaped like a heart. It's fun. It blends out easily, and It's a lip gloss. Something else I love for lips though, if we're still looking at like drugstore stuff, the Revolution, they have the best plumping lip gloss for shades, in my opinion. The downside is, let me show you guys this. Do you guys see that? I mean, it's so goopy. It's so goopy. And then finally, depending on who they are, if this is a kid, once again, if she's a middle schooler or something and she loves makeup, it's the point that you need to get her a MAC lipstick. That sounds crazy. You need to get her a MAC lipstick. The best day to get your kid a MAC lipstick is on MAC Day, where they give lipstick out for free. I still have my first MAC lipstick. I did a TikTok about it and everything. I have no idea what shade this is, but it's purple. And I mean, best believe when I was a kid, I used this on my eyes, on my lips, on my cheeks, on everything. So if they haven't got a MAC lipstick yet, this is just a fun thing to give your kid, to be like, hey, you love makeup. You know what? Maybe you'll be working for MAC, because like this is when it starts. It starts in middle school or whatever. But if you know this is someone who's a little bit older, like maybe my age or something, they've been doing makeup for a decent amount of time, they enjoy it, they like MAC, everybody likes MAC. Go ahead and get them the MAC gloss stick. Now this had weirdly negative reviews on TikTok, but this is also on my lips, and come on, it is a plumping lip gloss, but not too much. So it does not burn. It barely even tingles. It just feels minty, if that makes sense. So if they're sensitive, but they like plumping what it looks like, then this is, I'd say, a good choice. What I love about it is, once again, same thing with the kind of cheeky kiss that I showed you earlier. Oh my God, those cat hair. Anything that's sticky, there's cat hair on it. Oh my gosh, there's probably cat hair all over my face too. But listen to this. It's such a good sound. I think I mentioned that it's really good if there was someone who likes layering a bunch of colors on top of their lip gloss. Like here's, who knows what shade this used to be, because I put it on top of everything. In fact, I'm just about to throw that away, because you end up ruining all these cute lip glosses you have by layering them on top of things. But since this is a gloss stick, whenever you're done, just swatch it off. I swatched it too much, actually. Whoopsies. Let me put this away before I waste it all. But yeah, then you starting with the clear shade again. You know what I'm saying? And then finally, if they haven't got into this yet, this could be fun to just grab them a handful, or like some of the best colors. But the Duck Lips from NYX. I mean, this is have to be someone who loves plumping gloss though. Because when I do this, I'm like, low-key, ow. Low-key, this hurts, but it kind of tastes good. It kind of tastes like honey and chili, if that makes sense. That's fun for lip stuff. Let us talk about blush. I clearly love blush. Blush is my favorite thing. Right now, I think what is pretty trendy, I'm thinking what's trendy for blush right now, we've kind of gone through so much blushes that we've just decided all of them, and at some point you see people, they start with a lip stain and then they use cream blush, and then on top of that they have powder blush. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm wearing 5 different blushes probably right now, and you can't even tell, and it doesn't make much of a difference. So I'm gonna just tell you guys some of the really fun blushes to like. And I'd say, you know what, here's a good one. You can use this under powder or on top of powder. So this is the About Face blush. This is the Cheek Freak Blush Balm in the shade Smash. So I'm not wearing this. This is a red blush. It has cat hair on it, but you guys can kind of see, like, it's balmy. And when you swatch it, like right here, it's like you barely see it. But when you add more and more and more, it's like really good for layering. So if your girl or person isn't super like crazy about blush every single day, I think About Face is really good, because it's like they can do a natural look, but they're also like blush blind. They can layer this shit on. They have so many fun colors on About Face. And like, I know professional makeup artists, and this is their favorite brand to use right now. So if you, they also have these really cool I don't think you can just use them for eyes, but they're kind of like this just pigment, liquid pigment, similar to the Mitchell blush. But I kind of like the About Face's texture more than I like Mitchell's blush, which I don't have anymore. I did buy that last year. It was really fun. It was really cool. I liked it for a long time. I haven't felt the absolute need to go back to that. We'll see down the line what I buy, because he does have a really cool contour thing out. Check that out. If you know your girl Neville has a great shade for contour, Mimo and Mitchell, they have a curve contour set. I've never tried it, but I've heard really good reviews for people with extremely fair skin and people with extremely dark skin. So both of them, because like it's really hard to find a contour or a bronzer for either one of those spectrums. So if your person is one of them, check Mimo and Mitchell's curve. Downside is you've got a week, baby. They're based in the UK, so and I don't think they are in store yet. I do want to mention, yeah, you can buy everything I've mentioned so far in store, which I think is like making it a little bit easier. So we've done complexion, we've done lips, we've done cheeks. I think the next thing we need to do is like the fun stuff, and that's like the best thing to get for people for Christmas. It's like things they wouldn't usually buy their trip to Sephora or Ulta, like, you know, not shampoo, but this really cool XYZ thing. Okay, so this is a fun thing. This is a NARS Power Elasticity Boosting Plump Pad. Okay, you may be like, what makes this fun? This is skincare. First of all, who doesn't love skincare? Okay, that's one. But I think sometimes it's hard to get into skincare when you're not into skincare, especially because skincare can be so expensive. So it's kind of nice when people start, you know, doing it for you. So you know what people are sensitive about. Some people are like, oh, I hate my uneven skin. Some people are like, oh, my face is so textury. Some people are like, well, I really want that plump skin. NARS, they have these great pads that is for everything I just mentioned. They're all at Ulta. This is like right in between. There's high-end skincare. There's like the more affordable skincare. I'd say this is in between. I think this was like $25 or something like that. It's the plump pad. It works for me when I remember to use it. And I like using it. It doesn't hurt my skin either, because sometimes with skincare, you get some of these ingredients that like definitely do make results, but low-key be burning. Like, of course, sometimes it's hard to be like, yeah, you keep saying you have so much acne, so I bought this acne thing for you for your acne. So, you know who you're buying this for. Don't hurt anybody's feelings, obviously. Something else I think is really fun and was actually gifted to me. Roban, whatever. They're like this up-and-coming brand. I say up-and-coming, but like they're already in Sephora or Ulta, one of them. And they're pretty high-end, so it's kind of like fun to give people high-end products. They have a great perfume out. I've smelled it. I liked it. Not enough to buy it, I guess. They have this beautiful eyeshadow duo. Oh my goodness. I want to buy the eyeshadow duo myself, because I was like just a gasp with it when I was at Ulta, Sephora, whichever one, okay? And it's like, it's some of the best eyeshadow ever at the store right now, and the glitters are so gorgeous. It's like almost on the level, yeah, it's almost at the level of like Pat McGrath. Like those shimmers are like amazing. But then if you know someone that's just like radiates to you, like, you know, you think of someone and you're like, that person is the sun. Robain's Shimmer Balm. I love it during the summertime. I haven't worn it as much during the wintertime. I cannot tell you how much this costs. I do not remember. My friend got it for me. They only have 3 shades. It's like this red one. I think they have a gold one and then a silver one. So it depends on the skin tone of your friend you're buying this for. But it's so pretty when it's on. It sprays kind of like hairspray. I mean, you can hear the ball in the center. So it's not what you'd expect as a spray and glitter. It's like a high-end spray and glitter. Downside is sometimes the spray comes out as a line. So I will say that. If they haven't used glitter before, or if you know they don't really like kitschy spray on things, as I'll admit this is a little kitschy, I recommend you guys can't even tell, but this is, I mean, the thing that said it was Fenty has fallen off so far, or by now. This is a Fenty Cognac Balm, Diamond Balm. I think she only has 1 shade left. But I've used the 1 shade. It is universal for everybody. You can throw it all on. Now, if I'm wrong, if they have the Cognac one, and the person you're buying this is brown, oh my God, buy it for them now. It is my favorite thing. I bought this for myself probably 2019 or 2020 or something crazy like that. And look at how much I still have left. And let me show you guys how gorgeous this is. Like, do you guys see that glitter naturally, right? Okay, you can kind of see that. It's just glitter. It's not a pigment underneath it, okay? And so, like, during the summertime, I literally grab that. I mean, after I shower, I'm still sparkling. So, someone that loves body glitter and is an everyday body glitter wearer, get this for her. Or for them. Finally, we're going to talk about eyeshadow. Okay, there are 3 eyeshadows I want to... Oh, well, you know what? Also for blush, the About Face is really good. So is the NYX. Try get them the NYX blush because this is always out of stock. Certain shades are always out of stock. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. These are the 3 eyeshadows I would recommend. You can get these all at Sephora. Yeah, Sephora. Or Ulta. You can get 2 of these at Ulta. 3 of these at Sephora, I believe. Okay, so first... Makeup by Mario. Makeup by Mario, I mean, we've been watching Kim Kardashian's insane beat for a decade now. I mean, like, say what you want about Kim Kardashian, you cannot say that her makeup does not slay. Mario is behind that, okay? So when he made his own makeup brand, named after his, I mean, super iconic Instagram, Makeup by Mario, I obviously had to check it out. Now, what I have are the Master Matte, the neutrals. But I think he has like 3 different eyeshadow palettes. So look at which one you think best represents your friend. Now, if there's someone that just loves a natural beat, and they also like a fun smoky eye when they go out, but those are like the 2 main looks, I'd recommend the Master Matte neutrals because, I mean, that's what you can do with it. Now, the downside for the Master Matte neutrals are the skin shades. Like, I personally only use 1, 2, and then these. I don't really use these or these unless if I'm doing someone else's makeup. I do use it almost every single day though, so that's my excuse. Okay, now also we've got the Tarte Holiday eyeshadow. Now they do a holiday stuff every single year, so honestly, buy any of the holiday stuff, you're gonna get a decent product because Tarte, I mean, I've never had a bad Tarte product, I'm just being real with you, but this is my favorite holiday package or one they released. It's 3 eyeshadow palettes for 1. You get it for $55. That's a pretty good fucking deal. They all come together, but they're all pretty different stories. So this is for someone that, you know, does eyeshadow regularly or wants to get into doing eyeshadow regularly, or likes collecting pretty packaging, because this is pretty packaging. So it depends on, you know, what they want. On TikTok Shop, it's like $33 now. But I don't know if you want to pay for fast shipping or something. But like I said, you can get it in person at Sephora or Ulta if it hasn't been sold out yet. And finally, I mean, can you guys tell that I love it? This is the Danessa Myricks eyeshadow. Okay, this one, it's gonna be crazy to buy this for someone. If you're buying this for someone that you're like with in a relationship with, just expect to have the best sex of your night that evening. Because like, come on. I would only recommend for someone who, you know, loves makeup. I guess that's probably why you're watching this video, isn't it? My point is, Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork Volume 6 Freedom Palettes. The reason I'm saying buy this for someone you know loves makeup and probably not a child is because this costs you like $125. Okay, maybe $130 depending on where you buy it. It's expensive. It is expensive. Okay, it's 3 different palettes in one though. You get a mirror. It comes, I don't know where I put, oh, here it is. It comes in a palette kind of like this, so it comes rectangular, but you can stack it on top of each other. I like it stacked because it just fits better in my beauty drawer. But like, look at these. Oh my god, you can barely see. But like, can you guys? Okay, there you can kind of see all the shades we've got here. Okay, right. That's one of the sets or stories you've got. This is another story you have, and then this is the last color story you've got. So it is really 3 eyeshadow palettes in one, but let me show you what you're getting from it. I have one of the lights off so you can kind of better see in the light, but like each shade, see that? It's like iridescent, okay? Or like here, this shade that looks right. You don't know what you're expecting from it, right? I swatch it. It's orange. And then in some lights, see, it turns green. So it's fun. It's so fun. This is like what I was using on Halloween. So it's like also fun if they like cosplay or just doing insane eyeshadow looks, or if like I said, if they're like a professional makeup artist and you buy this for them, like guys, the best sex of your life. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. Oh my God, I have terrible lighting in here. Oh my God, we need to look at that insane green color. Look at that lime green. I'm in a swamp, and then sometimes it's orange. It's just so fun. This is, if you know someone that thinks doing makeup is fun, this is pre-shower makeup type of girly, you FaceTime them, and they're like, what are you doing? And they'll, I don't know, dressed as Shrek or something randomly. Like, they're the type of person that's gonna love this palette. Because literally, that was actually me in middle school. Like, my parents were like, what are you doing? And I was in the bathroom or something, just painting my face blue for whatever reason. I needed to be blue that day. And I would just paint myself blue with some Morphe eyeshadow palette. So if they did that type of shit as a kid and they've grown up a bit, this is the next step up. Last thing I want to mention is fragrance. Just because I have a new fragrance that I love. You have always been a Marc Jacobs Daisy girl. I upgraded to Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Sweet. And then I haven't repurchased that. Only for financial reasons, really. And then I finally bought one that was discounted, and then they ended up not having it in stock. And I just was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I haven't bought it again, which is so annoying. But it's okay, because recently my new signature scent has been Bale by Victoria's Secret. I'm actually gonna... It's like... Let's look up the notes, because I'm so bad at describing smells and tastes and stuff like that. So... Okay, it's a woody floral. That's what they say. Oh my God. Block. Preferences. No, you cannot target me with cookies. It's a woody floral. Notes. Australian sandalwood, Mandarin, Madagascar, Egyptian, violet. I don't know what none of that means. I know scent when I smell it. It smells floral. It smells like I'm outside with a bunch of flowers in the woods. That's what it smells like to me, which is why I like. It's kind of like a natural kind of scent. I mean, it's called Bale. And I don't know. So if you're girl, or if you're person, I'm so sorry for continuing to say girl. I know that beauty is not gendered. I really do. My apologies, seriously. But the person you're shopping for, if you know they like trying new fragrances, I think Bale is a pretty universally liked one. Like, sometimes I'll be putting just underwear on before I'm going to sleep, and I just throw some Bale perfume on, and I'm like, it's just you and me tonight, bed, and we're about to get some really good sleep. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Tell me if you buy any of these things for Christmas. I know this is so insanely late, so I hope you also possibly watch this after Christmas, when they just inevitably gets you money, and if you're wondering what you should buy yourself, maybe you should buy some of the things I just mentioned. Now, of course, I also want to say, and this is my main thing, I'm trying to take YouTube more seriously. So yes, subscribe to my channel. If TikTok's a still thing, check that out. Or Lemonade now, goodness gracious, Instagram, Honor Jazz. I'm like Selah movie baby everywhere. But more than that, this video is very consumeristic of me to be putting out there. It's like saying what you should buy. My point is, I don't want you to ever feel like if you decide to subscribe to my channel and, a year from now, if I'm still doing YouTube or something, I don't want you ever to think I'm trying to peddle a product at you. Everything I've mentioned in this video, I've spent my own money with. I mean, you see how many followers I've got. It's not like anybody's sending these products for me. I don't get nothing out of lying on here. I don't get nothing. And believe me, I'm used to being poor. So if I do ever blow up, companies want to send me money to lie to you guys, baby, I've survived making 20 a year. I can survive it again. Now, I don't want to. Lord, I do not want to.